Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of hearts popping out of your eyes when you see Smoothie King's all-new smoothie bowls. These Power Pack beauties are just waiting to be spooned. Our smoothie bowls start with acai or pitaya and are handcrafted with fresh toppings like sliced bananas, sweet berries, ripe mangoes, crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, and a savory peanut butter drizzle. That's the sound of a smoothie bowl being made fresh, just for you. The new Smoothie Bowls menu, only at Smoothie King.
This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for May 18th, 2023. Your daily entertainment headlines, industry info, and everything rock. The annual Ronnie James Dio Stand Up and Shout Cancer Fund benefits continue to make significant financial strides in helping to achieve their mission of cancer prevention, education, and continued research for a cure, with their most latest efforts raising $50,000. After a pandemic disruption, this year's spring benefit marked the inaugural Rock for Ronnie concert that took place in Los Encinos Park in Encino, California. Gramm Nash has released a video for the new song, A Better Life. The track comes from his latest album, Now, which arrives this Friday, marking his first studio release in 7 years. Now is available for pre-order. Nash is currently touring North America with dates to follow in Europe and the UK. Weezer recently joined the Writers Guild Association picket line Wednesday afternoon outside of Paramount Studios in Los Angeles. Members Rivers Cuomo, Brian Bell, and Scott Schreiner performed acoustic renditions of Beverly Hills and Buddy Holly in support of striking Hollywood writers. The band is set to hit the road this summer for the Indie Rock Road Trip. They're headlining 30-date tour with Modest Mouse, Future Islands, Spoon, Mama, Joyce Manor, and White Reaper. A new Pink Panther film is in the works with Eddie Murphy in talks to portray the iconic inspector Jacques Clouseau. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the film is going to be directed by Jeff Fowler, who did Sonic the Hedgehog, from a script written by Chris Bremner, Dan Lin, Jonathan Fursh, Larry Misirch, and Julie Andrews will serve as producers. The project is said to be a mix of the original franchise, a comedy mystery based on Clouseau's misadventures as a detective, and the cartoon feline that quickly became the subject of its own series. Clouseau is made famous by Peter Sellers, who portrayed the French policeman in the original 1963 Pink Panther film before reprising the role with 2 sequels in the 70s. Steve Martin took a crack at the character in 2006 and 2009. Murphy last starred alongside Jonah Hill in the Netflix original You People. Looking ahead, he also is set to appear as Donkey alongside Mike Myers and Cameron Diaz in Shrek 5. Lou Gramm announced a series of dates with his All-Stars band, with new music expected near the beginning of the road trip. The singer is joined by bassist Tony Franklin, plus 2 fellow former Foreigner members, saxophonist and guitarist Scott Gilman, and keyboardist Jeff Jacobs. The 12-date tour runs from June 6th to November 4th. Tickets go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. The Insane Clown Posse have revealed the initial lineup for the 2023 edition of the longtime gathering of the Juggalos, the Rock and Hip Hop Festival. The ICP and Alien Ant Farm will play the main stage during the July 5th through the 9th event at Legend Valley in Thornville, Ohio. Dozens more acts are also going to play, with even more to be announced later. The Foo Fighters released another new song from their upcoming new album, But Here We Are, yesterday. The track is called Under You and joins the album's first single, Rescued, the band's first new releases since their 2021 album, Medicine at Midnight. According to the press release, But Here We Are is, quote, the sound of brothers finding refuge in music that brought them together in the first place 28 years ago, a process that was as therapeutic as it was about the continuation of life. Rickie Faulkner from Judas Priest is set to sign copies of his Elegant Weapons debut album, Horns for a Halo, coming up Saturday, May 27th at Grimey's in his hometown of Nashville, Tennessee. Horns for a Halo is coming out on May 26th, featuring singer Ronnie Romero and Rex Brown from Pantera. Liz Phair is celebrating the 30th anniversary of her beloved 1993 album, Exile in Guyville. There's a tour later this year, kicking off November 7th in California, wrapping up in Dallas on December 3rd, with a stop in Boston on November 21st. Def Leppard celebrated the release of their hardcover edition of the band's first anthology, Definitely the Official Story of Def Leppard, on Tuesday. They did it at London's Royal Festival Hall. All 5 members of the band were on stage telling stories from their legendary career in music. You can get details on the book at defleppardbook.com. Ringo Starr has 3 more EPs in motion, including one that will take him into a country direction. Having a virtual press conference on Wednesday from Los Angeles, he said he's preparing to start the 2023 touring schedule. The country EP that Ringo Starr is going to be working on after the All-Stars finish their touring in mid-October comes after a chance meeting with T-Bone Burnett. Anthrax's Not Man is the latest heavy metal mascot to show up in Iron Maiden's free-to-play mobile game, Iron Maiden: Legacy of the Beast. Inspired by Anthrax's graphic novel of the same name, the Among the Living Dungeon event is a thrilling adventure that will take fans and players through the recently destroyed streets of New York City in this new week-long event. And Tesla are set to release a new album called Full Throttle Live coming up on May 26th. The album has 8 live tracks that were recorded at the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally in 2022. The album includes classics like Changes, Lazy Days, Crazy Nights, as well as newer songs like Time to Rock and Cold Blue Steel. It also includes a bonus studio rendition of Aerosmith's SOS Too Bad. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 154, featuring Ian Hunter, is available now.
Metal.
I'm Metalhead.
Metal Mayhem ROC is the home for metal from the very beginnings.
This is James DeBear from Hellstar. You're listening to Burnomatic.
Dave Overkill from the Cleveland band Destructor. Hey, Dave, how are you?
I'm doing great. To longtime headliners.
Hey, this is Red Beach from Whitesnake.
Hey, this is Vinny Appice from Dio, Black Sabbath, and Last in Line.
To music of today.
Hi, this is Olaf Wickstrand from Enforcer.
Hi, this is Braun from Mastodon.
You're listening to Metal Mayhem ROC.
With John the Vernomatic Burner.
Plus, we talk with producers and authors to give you behind-the-scenes info.
Hi, this is William Irwin, author of The Meaning of Metallica, Ride the Lyrics.
Greg Renoff, the author of the book Van Halen Rising and the Ted Templeman book, A Platinum Producer's Life in Music.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me on.
Metal Mayhem ROC, a proud member of the Pantheon Podcast team, giving you more to listen for. Join our community, and always remember to keep it heavy.